students, this is Ms. Park here, and today this video is all about the document that was emailed to you today. So go ahead and open your email and find the document that looks like this. And it's really important that you click this little button here that means Save to Drive so that it opens into your Google Drive. You could also download it as a PDF if you're using another device other than a Chromebook. It's very important that you have this in your Google Drive so that you can access it at all times. I'm going to go ahead and talk about what is in that packet. There are 3 pages here, and I would love for you to please follow along. So this first page is the recommended high school student schedule. This is a recommended schedule, so you don't have to follow it to a T, but we highly recommend that you follow it as closely as possible to create a sense of routine so that your days are very active and full of productivity. So we know that this school closure situation is unprecedented. That means it's never happened before, and it's a little bit different of a way to live your daily lives. But we also want to stress the importance of still learning. So we're going to continue the routine of learning every day and of connecting with each other as much as we can. And this is one way that we're going to be doing that. So for our Círculos High School recommended student schedule, we expect everyone to start their day at 8 o'clock just like you normally do. So you may wake up, get ready for the day, get a grab-and-go breakfast or lunch, or both at specific locations across the district, which you can click on this link and it'll show you the different locations. Unfortunately, they're not going to be at the Ala EC location, but there are different sites all across the district. And it doesn't mean that if you are in high school, you can't go to these sites. You can go to any of the sites. As long as you're between 1 and 18 years old, you can get free breakfast and lunch at any site, the site that is closest to your house. So you can do that because they are open from 8 to 10 in the morning. And then from 8:30 to 9, we want you to prepare and set your goals for the day. This means you might review your day by looking over your Google Classroom, deadlines, and due dates for certain assignments. You might read over your emails that your teacher sent you or your study group sent you. You might look at the Canvas announcements and just kind of get a good idea of what your day is going to look like. And set some goals for that day. What do I need to accomplish today? What's due today? What's due tomorrow? What do I have some more time to work on? What are some things that I want to get help on? What are some questions I need to ask my teachers about? And you want to write in your agenda to set some goals and write things down so that you can check those off as you move along. Then from 9 to 10 o'clock, we want you to be proactive. This is time to get work done. So you may meet your teachers virtually through Google Meets, depending on their office hours. You might get extra support or mini lessons from them. And you could also use this time to get assignments done. And we also want you to fit in a 15-minute stretch break, maybe get some water, get some fresh air, stretch out your limbs so that you're not sitting in one place the whole day. And then by 10 to 11, we are going to be doing virtual circles. And I'm going to talk about your mentor circles in a minute, but basically every adult on campus has about 9 students that they're going to be in charge of to mentor. And so you're going to be able to do virtual circles with your group, with 8 other peers and your mentor teacher during this 1 hour, maybe twice a week or so. And you'll be able to connect with each other, see how everyone's doing, learn about some new updates, and just get a time to really create and build community online. And so I will show you guys who your mentor is, and you'll be able to find that out very soon. And then from 11 to 12 o'clock, we want you to enjoy a nutritious lunch, maybe take a walk, maybe take a jog around the neighborhood or get some fresh air, but not talking or interacting with other people. So make sure you maintain social distancing from others. That means you need to be at least 6 feet away from other people and that you're not really interacting or physically contacting people at all. And then from 12 to 3, we want this to be a power sprint of 3 hours of getting work done, maybe taking 15-minute stretch breaks in between, checking in with your teachers, doing mini lessons, getting their input or support for things you don't understand. There are many teacher-specific office hours that we have provided for you. And then after 3 o'clock, that's your choice. You can enjoy your evening. You can watch some Netflix, enjoy your time with your family, have dinner, maybe read a book, maybe even get some more work done if you like to work in the evenings. But basically, we want you to try to keep to this 8 o'clock to 3 o'clock regimen, because we know that this is going to be really good for you, because it's going to create a sense of routine and a sense of purpose each and every day, because we want you to continue to learn, and we want you to know that we're there for you every step of the way. So please note that this schedule may change week by week depending on what we realize. Maybe we find out that it's not working so well, so we need to make some adjustments. So we will be doing that, and we will be communicating with you. So that's why it's so important to read your email. We want to provide you with the best virtual learning experience that we can. That means that we will continue improving and revising the schedule to fit your needs. So remember that this is an unprecedented situation. So this is something that we're all learning from. So please be patient with us and each other. And please note that every single student has a mentor teacher, and this person will basically help you in throughout all of this, from navigating how to use these different tools to checking in on your academic progress, and they'll also facilitate your virtual circles that you'll be doing twice a week. And during the office hours, you'll be able to see your teachers for English, history, math, science, PE, electives, anything you need, PBL. These are the office hours that we have provided for you. But please note that these office hours are not the only time that you can talk to your teacher. Your teacher is available if you email them during school hours. We just don't want you to email your teacher at like 1:30 a.m. in the morning and give them a notification and wake them up in the middle of the night, right? But basically, these office hours are when your teachers will be available to actually look at you through Google Meet, to do a face-to-face virtual check-in and things like that, to give you guys some instruction to help support your learning so that you can be successful in the different assignments and projects that you have going on. So these are just the availabilities of different teachers. It's called office hours, and it's very similar to what you would see at like a college campus, where you can walk into your professor's offices to work with them or to ask them good questions. And so this is kind of the same thing, but we're doing all of this virtually, and we're going to be using Google Meets. So please stay tuned, because your mentor circle teacher will be going over how to use Google Meet, because they'll probably be using that to talk to you guys. So just in case you guys don't know, these are all the email addresses that you can contact us at. We have Ms. Huang, Mr. Santiago, Mr. Garcia, the English teacher, Ms. O, Mr. In, Mr. Garcia, counselor. We have Ms. Salcido, Ms. Park, and Mr. Davis, all provided on this paper. And here we have our mentors. So go ahead and find out who your mentor is. This is the person who's going to be checking in on you to make sure that you turned in that assignment for Apex Bio, that you did the reading for APUSH, or for your English 10 course, or you did your geometry work for Ms. Wong. So this person is basically your go-to person who's going to ensure that you are on top of things. But when it comes to specific questions about your content, for example, if you have a geometry question and your mentor is Mr. Davis, it's probably better to talk to Ms. Wong about your geometry question. What Mr. Davis will do is he'll just keep reminding you over and over again, and calling you and checking in with you to make sure that you actually did ask Ms. Wong your question and that you actually submitted your geometry quiz or whatever. And so our mentors only have 9 students each, and so this allows us to really make sure that you guys are okay. And not just okay academically, but okay socially and emotionally. We want to be there for you, and we want to be a sense of support, an adult that you can trust, somebody that you can go to for questions or for help for anything. So feel free to reach out to your mentors, and they'll actually be reaching out to you first probably. And so we want to create a sense of small communities within our Círculos school. So that's pretty much it for these 3 pages. I know I gave you guys a lot of information, but remember, you can always reach out to any of us by emailing us or asking us through Google Classroom, through the feed, or any way that you want. You can also ask questions that relate to the entire group. So these are questions that relate to the whole school that everybody needs to know. You can ask those through Voxer. Please make sure that the Voxer conversation is focused only on school-wide news. So most of the time, the people who will be posting there will probably be teachers and school leaders, but if you have a question that pertains to the entire group, then you could probably ask through there. Or you can email us, or you can post a question on the Google Classroom feed as well. Okay, so one more thing, if you haven't done so already, please make sure that you looked at the email from Sunday night that has your digital packets. So I know that we told you guys you had to pick up your packets this week. Those packets were prepared by the district office and they are not ready to pick up yet. However, we have a better solution. We would like for you to have the packets electronically and then sign off on them by going to the Google form that we linked into the email. So you have to sign off on the Google form. Yes, I have received my math, English, and science packet. You write your name, you submit it, and you're done. You do not have to come to the school physically. You can just stay home as long as you have the digital packet saved into your Google Drive and you sign that form. You're good to go and you don't have to come by school. However, if you are having Wi-Fi issues or you need a hotspot, we are currently working on getting those hotspots delivered to you, so just give us a few days to get that sorted out so that you can still access things online. And if you still need a paper copy of the packets, we will personally call you because there's not a lot of you who need that right now. So we'll call you and let you know when you can pick those paper packets up from the office. And so do not come to the school yet because those packets are not available yet. So the best thing to do is if you have Wi-Fi, please go ahead and download those digital packets and then sign the form that you actually received and downloaded those packets. That way you do not have to leave your home. You can stay where you are. You don't have to go outside, and you can continue to practice social distancing so that we can help our society overcome this situation. All right, that's it for today. Thank you so much for listening, and we will see you on the virtual web. Bye, guys.